Привіт, я Шо. Сьогодні ми будемо проходити гру, трейлер якої в мене на фоні, і назва якої в мене на фоні, і там знизу, але якщо ви ще не прочитали, це House on Deponia. Поїхали. Буду починати. New Game. Не бачу сенсу наводити мишкою на інвентар.
Huh? What's this all about? Isn't that Ms. Hinkle's junk press?
No, that's the junk press from my trawler. You need to help me fix it.
Yeah, but it looks exactly like Ms. Hinkle's junk press from the tutorial in part 1.
So what? Who's going to notice? Those who played part 1 don't even need a tutorial.
Yeah, but I bet they're gonna play it through anyway, because they just can't get enough of me. Count me out. I'm definitely not gonna suffer through this whole tutorial thing again. I mean, it was stupid enough the first time around.
Ah, come on. A little repetition can't hurt.
Then how do you explain this blister? That is where I burned myself when I repeatedly put my hand on a hot stove.
You never learn, do you?
Au contraire, I have a nearly photographic memory.
Do you now? So, do you remember how to use the interface in order to talk to someone?
Yes, of course.
Go ahead. Talk to me. Just point the cursor at me and left click as soon as the speech balloon icon appears.
No prompting.
Поки що вони мене вчать.
Talk to Bozo.
You don't have to say that aloud.
Hey, who's talking to you?
Hello there. You clicked on me.
Yeah, and I regret it already. But you see, there's nothing left here that you could teach me. You don't even know, how to look at an object.
But I already know that.
I see. And how?
I point at it with my mouse cursor and right-click when the eye icon appears.
Nonsense. That's not an eye. It's a ping pong ball.
With a pupil?
Yeah, it's loaded.
Why would they use a loaded ping pong ball as an icon for the action examine?
I'm about to demonstrate that using the small object lying on the ground over there by pointing the cursor at it and right-clicking as soon as the ping pong ball appears.
I'm holding my breath. I thought you were going to look at that thing on the floor.
I can see it. It's lying there.
I meant look at it more closely. Just point at it and write when you see
Ой, не
the...
вчи мене.
What's that?
It's the reactor lead head.
But it was a cathode plunger in the last game.
It's the lead head. Believe me. You need it to repair the press.
And how exactly am I going to do that if I can't even pick the thing up?
Sure you can pick it up. Just point at it with the mouse to make the hand icon
Ой,
appear.
всё.
Then left click to pick it up.
Oh, no. Huh? Where'd it
Алілуя.
go?
You put it in your inventory. You know, where all your items go. You pick...
Hey, there it is.
Exactly. Now, this is your inventory.
I knew that.
Here you can view all the stuff you're lugging around. You remember how to do that, don't you?
Мені, кстати, цікаво, що це репрезентує. Якийсь кусок металу, на якому все складено. Типу, він носить з собою кусок металу.
Look here, Bozo. I fixed the part.
I won't believe that until I see it in operation.
I know. My handyman skills are really incredible.
На туторіал це, звичайно, саме цікава частина гри.
It fits.
Next you need to...
Hey, you don't have to spoon feed me. I'll manage the rest.
Whatever.
Ну,
When you're ready, you need to...
Hold your horses, will ya? It's just a button. I think I can manage without your help.
Rufus, don't! You're standing right under the...
Don't panic. You don't think I'd fall for the same feeble gag twice. So, what was that again? I pushed this button here, and then...
він сам це зробив.
Didn't look all that feeble to me.
Я намагалась його відмовити, він не хотів.
They came out of nowhere. With
Oh.
their cruisers, plasma weapons, and mechanical beards. Organized. They took our village by force. They left nothing behind but tears and devastation. they were looking for gold and Elysium, the girl that fell from the sky. And only one person was prepared to save her. He woke her up, contacted her fiancé, and took her to the lower Ascension station, only to learn the shocking truth once he got there. Cletus, Gold's fiancé, wasn't acting out of love. He had an agreement with Ulysses, the mysterious leader of the Organon, and Argus, his right hand. They needed the Ascension codes, hidden away in Gold's brain implant, and they wanted to erase her memory. They wanted to make sure no Elysian would ever know that our world is inhabited. For their goal was terrible beyond imagination. They wanted to blow up our world. But they had failed to reckon with the One. He swapped the cartridges. And he restored Gold's memory so that she could bear the truth to Elysium. The name of this one man, this selfless hero, was Rufus.
Кінематографічно. Нема що сказати, нема що додати.
That wasn't the whole story, was it?
That was the first part. I think it's going to be a trilogy.
Sounds a bit unbelievable.
Yeah, unbelievably cool.
But if it really all happened like that, shouldn't I be on my way to Elysium with Cletus? So what are you doing here? Where is Cletus? Why am I unable to remember any of this? And forgive me for asking, but why is there a burning saw blade stuck in the side of the ship?
Oh, that. Oh, well, I was about to get to that part.
So listen up. Da 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 dun 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 dum.
Коли вони співають, я люблю.
You're being pathetic again about accurate bacteria in the fridge. It's getting boring, but packing bags due to dirty socks I threw to lampshades rim borders on Anadon's gone. Didn't I explicate it? Are you still not persuaded? There's grass growing on your tympanic membrane. Remember Deponia, self-sacrifices, and oh gosh, not to start all over again. Start all over again.
Trash. Trash.
Да, треш.
And more trash.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah, sure. Hard to imagine I ever wanted to leave here.
Ah, Rufus. This is the lad I was telling you about.
What? Him? From what you told me, I had imagined a smart young man, not a filthy bum.
There's more to him than meets the eye. When I first met him, Rufus was still a... How shall I put this?
Just say it. I was a self-indulgent slob, but I'm steadily improving.
That's right. Right now, for example, he is helping Bozo to get the trawler shipshape.
So I am. I was going to ask you whether I can borrow your hammer.
No problem. You can take it from my toolbox over there.
Thanks, Doc. You're the best.
I still don't know, really. Something just doesn't seem right about that boy.
But Grandma Utz, whatever are you talking about?
Я думала, це його жінка, а не Гренма, в смислі. Чайок. Добре, що я хоч птічку не можу тут трогати, бо там взагалі було мучення птічок. Опа.
Aren't you worried he might steal something?
I trust him completely.
Ти думаєш, що він жінку називає Гренма? Ні, ну понятно, що це не його бабушка, блін.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an exaggerated opinion of himself?
Those days are over. Rufus has learned a lot. He is much more careful than before.
Спаси птічку, дурачок.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Я тільки що сказала,
Rufus,
що він мучить
brutal.
птічок.
Never.
Господи, бля. Да, вони можуть друг друга називати Грені, але, блін. Ну, окей. Типу, в них взагалі є діти? Я не знаю. Сюди птічка залетіла? Ай! Що я зроблю? Я щас його дотронусь, я сама бахнусь.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water.
Типа, це вже друга гра, де тваринка електрикою б'ється. Я не знаю, що я маю зробити з цією птічкою, яка... Ну, походу, трогати, да? Чи що? Що таке флаш-хендл?
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
Ні, він ще змиє птічку, я не можу її достати. Фак. Допоможіть. Допоможіть.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Що це таке? Да, кстати, да. Один занадто сильно вірить. А друга каже, що він же ж дурачок. Я не можу це взяти, чи що?
Well, I still have my doubts. That Rufus looks to me like an arsonist.
You know what they say. No doubt burns so hot that it can't be extinguished with a wet tablecloth.
But my tablecloth is as dry as a bone. You would set the whole place on fire in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Grandma, that's just a saying. No one here is going to set anything on fire.
Мені подобається, які вони глухенькі.
And are you sure he knows what he's doing? He looked to me as though he's too stupid to push a button.
Appearances are deceiving. Rufus is a tinkerer, like me. He is perfectly familiar with every type of machine.
О, Господі. What the fuck? Де вода? Де вода? Як мені? Добре, що тут не на час ця фігня, правда? Мені прийдеться змити птічку. Це не спрацювало. Господи, блін. Що я можу зробити? Закинути Power A? Не знаю, сюди.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
О, ні.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
Да, блін. Що мені робити? Поможіть. Можна це намочити? Чи мені надо... Да?
Will you promise me that he won't try to knock me out with a blunt instrument to steal my things?
Not Rufus. When I met him, he may have been a bit crude and sometimes even disrespectful. But at heart, he's a very good boy.
Жесть.
He would ask before he used my water supply, wouldn't he?
Ю.
Absolutely.
Good, good. I have to get by on what I have until the end of the month. Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Вони справді
Oh,
глухенькі.
Grandma Utz. As if that would be at all necessary.
Ну, візьми і обмотай його якось.
You almost have me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh, Grandma. You worry about the silliest things.
Бля. Типа, що мені зробити, щоб не вбити птічку, пожалуйста? Туторіал.
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Promise.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Допоможіть.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you found it at last?
Yeah, sure.
It certainly took you long enough. I hope you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
By the way, what's that funky smell? Rufus, have you gone completely off the deep end? You almost set Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of action and reaction.
Close enough.
Goodness gracious me.
As soon as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the 3 targets one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
Я не знаю, що сказати, Руфус. Я його боюсь. Що мені тут зробити? Реально не вийде.
You'll see. I will go to Elysium.
Stop it, Rufus. The only thing you will achieve is a spectacular suicide.
Don't panic. I've calculated everything.
А я ні. Я не знаю, що ти хочеш робити. Вона має обірвати оце. Ну, блін, ну він може ручки свої забрати, дурачок. Цю штуку. Якщо вона обірветься, то ці штуки його поцигокують. Хорошо, ця штука має підпалити цю, щоб що? Воно запалилось. Що в мене ще є? Оце. А, воно допоможе підпалити, окей. А оце що?
Second, the cork will ricochet off this pan.
I seriously doubt that. On what do you base this assumption?
Well, I drew a target on it, didn't I?
Oh, heavens.
Окей, да, давай.
The first target opens the gas tap on the Bunsen burner, which then lights the fuse.
Isn't it more probable that the cork will simply knock over the Bunsen burner?
My design is based on science, not some nebulous probabilities.
The calculation of probabilities is an integral component of all sciences.
For you, maybe. My science is based on hearsay and inner conviction.
Окей, ну в принципі, я теж не вірю в Руфуса, але я все одно маю зробити те, що він хоче, так що давай.
Take a good
тикай.
look.
Rufus, no!
Забери свої ручки, мужичок. Пліс. О, Боже. О, Боже.
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Save Doc or go to Elysium. Darn it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Як мені його засейвити? Як мені його засейвити? Бро, що за погрози? Що тут має зробитися? Я не розумію, до чого воно приєднане.
The
Павазик?
Bunsen burner is bringing the water to a boil. I have to hurry. Otherwise, the scale will trigger the guillotine.
Най. А що
And
так?
whoop. Woof. Perfect body control, as always.
Ні, так, якщо я це поріжу, то я його, да? Я не хочу, як його спасти?
Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it?
Окей, наш тобі паудер.
That tickles. With the right momentum, I could catapult the black powder into the air intake of the bellows. Easy and totally realistic.
Ок, і чим мені це поможе?
If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then, there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction whose outcome is very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for?
У мене справи погано.
Oh, it worked! I saved Doc!
Окей, ні, в мене все хорошо. Я спасла мужичка, в мене все хорошо. Але птічку я не спасла. Хоча, я сподіваюся, вона живуча. Ті катсцени тут виглядають як Данганронпа. Покарання Данганронпа.
Rufus. Rufus.
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big, filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited. I have come to save my planet. Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius. Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Now, remember, he's lied to you before. The Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it. That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic. The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in. But there is a third part as well. And that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal? There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his. I'll fix it. Don't worry. You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall. No! No, this isn't right! Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
А він в цій стоїть якраз.
That looks like an ejector seat. Huh, there's still dust on the label. A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat.
Що це значить?
Wait, there's more dust. Awesome! A bear! That's my favorite so far. Huh, must be the ejector seat after all.
Hmm?
And again, the shrink ray. I'm what's best for Goal. No, don't! Ha! Huh, nothing. Why? I wonder if... Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot!
Goal! No, 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 no! You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on! Don't panic! I'll come and get you! Somehow! Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic! I'll get you!
Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here?
I'm coming, Goal! Hang in there!
Where do you think you're going?
I'm on my way!
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did you really think you could get away like that? Say bye-bye, Rufus.
Cletus! No!
Cletus!
Ah!
Оце дурачок. Ну, окей.
Oh dear, what have I done?
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to worry, really. He's just like a wombat. He often falls, but he always lands on
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
What the?
Goal?
Don't be silly. If that were gold, the next we could expect... Rufus?
Rufus.
Ouch.
Так, Руфус. Ех.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster. Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We could start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust-Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailiff. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him. But as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand? Yes, I do, Bailiff. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And, if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say! Yes, sir. Where the devil is Cletus?
Хороше питання. Є, пісні. Знов пісні.
Only the most epic tales feature cruel depictions of saw blades crushed into cable boat walls. The attempt is a blunt stunt, affected goals and planned, which surely can't be blamed on Rufus at all. Reckoning up the sun, the best was yet to come. For the end of part one seemed a little too coarse, and to memory and send him to attend a second chance for a decent happy ending, a grand fling with dancing and booze and so forth.
A sound with booze and so forth.
Цікаво, як тримається ця локація, на якій кучі сміття.
I think I ought to fire my chiropractor. Doc? Huh. We seem to have docked. But where is everybody? Huh. A note from Bozo, that old pirate. Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Gold to his office. Huh. Finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears. Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me?
Я люблю ці локації. Ну, ця вже була. Але я не люблю, що все ламаю в цих локаціях.
I would love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Ugh, slimy. Oh, that is disgusting. No, I've had it. I simply do not belong here. Wait! What's this? Hey, that's my old anchovy bait. It's still good.
О, Боже, Ю. Серйозно, він знайшов анчоуса на паличці. Знов.
I can't leave here, not without gold.
Ну, це да. Ось я ще тут можу тикнути, щоб я не цей... Нічого не можу, окей. Пішли.
Nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure. And tar and toxic chemicals. And Tony's mother?
Shh! You're scaring the fish.
Rotten fish. Close enough. But this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills. Me, Rufus, where I find lab belong to Doc.
Are you talking to me, ape man? We put maps up for people like you.
You mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance. Doc's office is in the industrial park. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then.
Реально, де таверн? Я, типу, не можу навіть вибрати іншу локацію.
I can look around the town later. First, I have to help Doc get Goal back into shape. Can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
Ой, все, я все поняла. Тут я нічого не вибираю. Карта тут. Гніздо.
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Або до платопуса. Тю-тю, подивіться на нього. Вовсе. Блін, покажіть платопус. О! Мені взагалі подобається тут тема з платопусами. Він щось з'їв і пішов. Окей. Ось таке.
According to the delivery note, the crate contains a replacement airbag for the canal gondolas.
Я можу туди наверх піти якось? А, можу. А сюди? Господи, боже мій, це собака з мозгами. Це робособака з мозгами.
White, of all things, the wet blanket among colors.
Мені цікаво, як вони зробили тут білий колір. Чого?
What a cute little doggy you are.
I beg your pardon? My name is Cleverbite. I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed service unit, programmed to perform complex security tasks.
Cleverbite. Oh, such an amusing name for a robo-dog.
I will not suffer such indignities. Through the neuronal connection of computer circuits with organic cerebral matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000 floating point operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking then?
I don't know. All I can hear is
Nerdy ramblings,
I'll ask Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
superior,
Let me show you who is superior here.
Бідний Superior Кабернетік. Щось там.
Let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that. If I let you through, my designation as a watchdog would be completely compromised.
And if you don't, you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
О, Господи.
Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Окей. Стік. Ми можемо спробувати його подразнити стік.
Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick, or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
No.
You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy!
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let you pass.
Go on. I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, What do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
Мені стрьомно, його б'є током, коли йому смішно. Що я можу розмалювати? Electrical tape? Я не знаю. Давайте попробуємо потикати
Black would be
фарбу.
better. With flames glued to the side up front. And maybe a dragon with a battle axe.
Лампа.
Maybe the fixture's loose.
Да.
Decapo!
Maybe the fixture's loose.
Ладно. Я.
Decapo!
Що робить? Про що можна з'єднати? Палку з скотчем. Insulated stick. Окей, наш мені цей стік.
Exactly. That barking trash can may think he can shock me, but I'll show him what a shock. When the shock. I mean, what the shock. Oh, whatever. Some ingenious pun with shock. Shock. Because of the electric shock and so on. Oh, come on, Rufus. You don't need a punchline to be brilliant.
Розбив лампочку. І що це дало? Це якось відноситься до собачка?
Will you let me pass now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door.
Stupid mutt!
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Ну, ми можемо ще раз йому.
Now he's in for a nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Ми його вбили. Жесть, окей. Anyway, so, це був робот. Мізки не рахуються. Що це таке?
Does it have
Електроди.
juice?
Да
What
господи.
is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
Not
Якраз я
necessary. I've
вдарилась
got all
током
the
вже.
time I need.
Хлок.
Does it have juice?
What is going on out there? Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
Окей. Тут всього дві речі, і я об них вже вдарилась. Нащо мені бляха риба?
Hey, Doc.
Rufus,
О! Ой, він що, і пилити
at
збирається?
last. Goal really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll, go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There is only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The ascension codes.
I can save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these cartridges are hard to obtain?
Not really. This is the floating black market, after all. There's nothing you can't get here. And brain implants are currently all the rage. I installed another one just the other day. You will find the cartridges in the gadget shop.
What? Why me?
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to familiarize myself with the local circumstances. Bozo said something about a tavern?
Rufus.
All right. So I get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right by the harbor, outside the city gate. Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good cartridges. The cheap ones are bound to cause problems.
Well, it's your money.
Я не довіряю Руфусу, навіть за його мані. Кстати, мені не дав мані. За що я маю це купити? Тихо, дровер.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you are not to poke around in my things.
Okay, reminder heard and ignored.
Rufus?
It's okay.
І мені не дає красти його речі. Що це таке? Пам. Що це? Фрізер? Морозилка? Наша? Я небагато куди можу тикнути. Скрюдрайвер? А, оце я можу забрати. Окей.
Goal? Goal!
She can't hear you, Rufus.
No problem. I know what to do. All I need is battery acid, gunpowder, bull's blood.
Or you can simply bring me the cartridges as I asked you to do.
We'll see.
Він думає, що спрацює просто зробити ще раз каву. Це мені має знадобитись, ну типу. Але чого я об клок б'юсь, я не... Скрюдрайвер. Я не скрюдрайвер. Не думаю, що я з цього щось можу пофарбувати.
Hey, you.
Who?
О боже.
Me?
No, we're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
We've been watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Oh, yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something unspeakable.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've got to go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
And then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Death to the
Що за
Organon.
менчики? Що вони хочуть?
What was that all about?
Тоже нічого не поняла, пішли туди ж. Причому вони сховалися теж сюди. Де вони, блін? Egg in the funnel.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
What do you mean about that? Окей. У мене всі дороги поки що непонятно куди я йду, ну. О, господі, скільки людей. Де я? О, ось я. Класно. Куди підемо? Фармацист. Hello, фармацист.
You!
What? Where?
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
Капець.
You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Ага.
Wait a minute. What is that? See you later.
Not if I see you first.
Тобто, по факту, я можу просто забрати в нього щось, так?
Expired tranquilizers. Huh, better than nothing.
Допустим. Але що, оце за штука? Там нічого нема біля нього, ну окей. Це поки сюди. Оу, чекай. А це що таке? Я щось повернула. Червоний в зелену, була в червоний в жовту. Може це щось змінить, не знаю. Так, я звідси прийшла, там гора. Пішли вгору?
What's that? Great. Hey,
пірат.
hello? What do you mean, bleh? The nerve.
Господи, зрякалася цієї херні. Нос. Йому не понравився його запах.
Go, go, Rufus Rubber Arm! That always worked before. Empty, empty, except for the bird droppings. What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Або допад.
Go, go, Rufus Rubber Arm!
Ну, типа, я не можу зайти. А тобі таблетки понюхай. Я поняла. Тобі дуже сильно не нравиться все, що я тобі даю.
Who uses a spade to rake? Oh, look, children, it's Hoedown the garden gnome.
Down, ugly as can be.
Окей. Ну, типа, я би могла щось тут тикати, якби я могла зайти. Так що поки ні.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Roo, refuse. Super, super diffuse. Hey, you can say what you like about those black market bums, but they have good taste in music.
Привіт. На що він туди заліз? Це що було? Йоу. Реально
It
айс.
seems to be a colony of junk crabs. Cute.
Junk crabs. П'ють, поки вони...
That isn't the secret knock.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. The secret knock goes...
You fool. Now you've given it away. Let me in.
First, the knock.
All right. Now can I come in?
No, wait, I got that wrong. That was the old knock.
What? But
I know, it's a shame we changed it. The old one was much easier to remember. Nevertheless, we're using the new knock now.
and how does it go?
It's a secret.
Oh, darn it.
Ну... Можемо якось, типа, зачекати, поки хтось прийде і постукає. Було би файно. Але я звідси нічого не можу тикнути. Драйвер. Блін, не знаю. Може потім ще раз сюди прийдемо. Так. Той самий мужик, який нам співає на кожній заставці. Такий фані куточок фіолетовий.
No matter. With a little technical know-how, it shouldn't be a problem. Turn off.
Я бачу маленького крабіка, треш-крабіка. Тут ходив. На що тут цей генератор? Для чого? Господи. Що ти кричиш? Йо-моє. Окей, я поки на тій локації постою. Ек. Кабік.
I never touch stuff that some stranger has already had in their rear end.
Ну, бро. Ну ж не просто так там стоїть.
Stronzo! Is you matto making a poof with my new sacco di aria? Now I must go to il tocco to get a replacement.
That was funny. These foreign models are just pieces of junk. Something's always breaking down.
Окей, а на що я йому поламала тільки що?
A music stand? Uh-oh, that spells trouble.
Я просто вигнала бідного мужичка, щоб він мені не співав. Ну а чо він...
And
Ой.
who have we here? Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're talking about me. High time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite understated.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
Huh. Tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We are talking about the secret ascension codes.
The ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait. Let me rephrase that. Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Oh! Ow! Oof! Ow! Oh!
He hasn't got the money. I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks. So what do we do now? We'd better report this to Donna.
Дивно. Господи, звук. Куда? Чого так громко?
Oh. Lots of friendly people here. Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
Окей, я прийшла, мене побили.
Welcome to Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
A lollipop?
So which brand do you prefer?
Ах ти падло.
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course. Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe? Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes. who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber.
І вона й
That's
до цього
what's up
злилась.
with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
Да, вона сама пішла.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little volatile. Are you sure you didn't mess her up somehow?
I think I might be able to explain this. Some information wasn't written to the cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not as cheap as your excuses.
Her mind appears to have been split 3 ways.
So, the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix. But for that, I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to Goal.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Бідний дід.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go.
Не знаю, в неї вроді достатньо повноцінний парт зараз був. Ніби нормально пам'ятаю. Де я її знайду? Чекайте, я тут була. Як я сюди прийшла? Маркетплейсу. Картридж, ремоут. Йоу. Рожевий панк щось. Я даже не знаю, як це назвати.
Great, now the pipe's closed. But it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the back of my mind, just in case.
Та ні, я скоріш за все забуду за цю штуку.
Blasted religious nuts! You just don't get it, do you? If you want to meet Jamaica, keep it up and I'll help you on your way.
О
What
боже.
the? Who are you?
I would like a knife.
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker. I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
I think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
Окей, я піду. Я і не хотіла тут довго бути. Що це таке?
Hello? Testing, testing. Attention, attention. This is an important announcement. A comet is approaching the floating black market. I repeat, a comet is approaching the floating black market. In order to avoid panic, you should consider suicide as an option.
Досуджую. Дурачок. А, тут я була, типа, але не була. Рукавичка
Go,
якась.
go, Rufus Rubber Arm! That always worked before.
Я вірю, я думала, що він щось каже просто. А ну, можеш
This is
сказати?
apparently a real hand. They don't appear to think much of dice games here.
Антенна. І в карман.
Why does that always happen to me with antennas?
Що ж тепер робити? Перископ. Люк. Ще.
Oh, no. I can't while someone's watching. I feel like I'm being watched.
Є таке. Бля. Опять цей мужик.
Hey, you! Why are you sneaking around here?
Do you mean me?
Of course I mean you. Or do you have an invisible buddy with you?
Ha! If I had a buddy with me, he wouldn't be half as invisible as I am, because I move as inconspicuously as a ninja.
Ah, no way. The way you stomp around, I would notice you even if you were hidden using the golden dragon of invisibility from Gilligan's gadget shop.
Ha! A real ninja doesn't need gadgets. I can dissolve into thin air with my secret stealth powers anytime.
Then please do that. I don't want to see you around here again. Understand?
Я би просто прикрила йому чимось ці штучки, або відкрутила.
Oh, no. I can't while someone's watching.
Ах ти злий. Або його чимось відволікти тут, але... Ні. Ні, реально, що я можу? Ринку. Я поки не дуже виображаю, що я тут можу зробити. І бідний мужичок тут робить. Трейд. Господи.
That must be the new airbag. That was fast. Yoo-hoo!
What is that shit music? Cool gondola, sorry about your airbag.
Cool gondola.
Sì, sì, questo cabrio molto confortabile con tutto extra speciale.
With all the extras? What extras?
Airbag?
I don't mean to worry you, but the Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
No apprensione, don't worry. Con una bella canzone on your lips, all is gonna be bene in the end.
Nothing's gonna be bene. The whole planet is gonna go kablooey.
So I will sing Fina Laura, la 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 la.
Oh, brother. I hope they hurry up with their explosion. Sorry about your airbag.
It's no problemo. I am a socio di Club Gondola Mobilistico.
A member of the Gondola Club?
Precisamente. Il doc always has a replacement for Sakuriaria Caputo. Capisce?
Capisco. Caputo.
Hey, buddy, quit yanking my chin.
What's that box? Is that your new airbag
Я не знаю,
already?
чи я можу в нього щось отримати, чи ні.
Fortunatamente, Taco always has replacement in the stock.
Do you always have to speak with that goofy accent?
Yeah, you bet. If I don't, I'm in trouble with the Alumni Association.
I see. What is that sheet music?
La musica si fa volare. È una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
Calzone.
Prego.
Can't you sing something else for a change?
Con piacere. Ma sfortunatamente, but it's too bad. I have just uno singolo spartito. Only one musica scitta, comprende?
Some of it.
Окей, він
Arrivederci.
безполезний.
Ага.
Арівідерчі. Реально. Гаджет шоп. Він скаже мені щось.
I don't want that. That's really small bait. Nothing like my epic whale bait made from phosphorescent anchovies.
Крав у нього відро, йому пофіг. А це що?
What was it I didn't want to do again with jars full of hooks? Oh yeah! Stick my hand in! Ow!
Це. Є хук.
I already hooked that. I can transport that without a bucket, too. I like the feeling when it bounces back and forth, loose in my pants.
А? Ми про це забудемо. Ми цього не чули.
You!
Scram! You're scaring the fish.
But
Shoot!
Окей, він не хоче зі мною говорити. А тут, кстати, нічого нового. Окей. Так, а де та жінка?
I am very sorry, sir, but the golden dragon of invisibility is not a floor model.
I didn't even touch it. I just wanted to stretch my fingers and... All right, all right.
Banana straightener.
It's about time somebody invented that.
А? Окуляри.
That always worked before.
Просто дофіга всього антиграві сокс.
Here goes nothing.
Просто взяв. А, дякую. Indestructible sunglasses of eternal darkness from
The
the
sunglasses of eternal darkness. Looks like normal sunglasses, just that the lenses are covered in black paint. Cool.
Навіщо? Я би ще, хотіла дізнатися, що там мужик сидить в роботі і кричить, але це таке.
An excellent choice, sir. Please do not forget to return the merchandise to its proper place before leaving the store.
Cole is bound to be impressed.
Що це взагалі? Нічого не поняла.
Cole is bound to be impressed.
Щоб видавлювати сік чи що?
This device only, which is already useful enough.
Це що таке?
Playing the lottery has nothing to do with luck. All you need is an infallible system. Huh, the lottomat doesn't seem to understand my system. The top prize is some fully functional torpedo equipment. Oh, boy, just what I've always wanted. Goal and I definitely need something like this for our villa in Elysium. We could put it in our bedroom, for example. Yeah, then I could shred in bed.
Ну, це не корисна фігня, коли в мене, в принципі, немає нічого для джусу. Я навіть не знаю. Давай поговоримо з
Welcome to
роботом.
Gilligan's Gadget Garden. You are being served by Shapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Why is the pedestal over there empty?
It is not empty. What you cannot see there is the golden dragon of invisibility, the most powerful gadget on Deponia.
Golden dragon of invisibility?
It may be hard to believe, but it is really there. A beautiful object, lavishly ornamented. And its powers are beyond imagination. But touching it is absolutely prohibited.
I think I can only just hold myself back.
Very much appreciated.
What kind of things do you sell here?
At Gilligan's Gadget Garden, we offer the most amazing equipment in all of Deponia. Go ahead and browse at your leisure. You are
But what do you...
My CPU has calculated an 86% probability of an imminent attempt at shoplifting.
What? Now that's outrageous. Based on what?
Based on several factors. The way you are dressed, for example.
I'll just be on my way then.
Please come again soon.
Не знаю, як допомогти мужику, який, ну, типу... Може, якийсь скрюдрайвер
I
кудись?
would really like to try out this shredder, but not with my own stuff. What a pity things automatically belong to me as soon as I take them. But that's the law.
I am very sorry, sir. We accept only cash or organ donations in payment.
Would it have to be my own organs?
That is what it says in the shop's terms and conditions.
Ah, darn it.
But the floor models must not be removed from the store area under any circumstances.
I have no idea what you're talking about. All right.
Блін, прям все поставив. Блін, це погано. Що це за око? Якщо я візьму цю штуку і поставлю її сюди.
I am very sorry, sir. The destruction of sample items is not permitted.
Rats! Then why is the shredder even here?
Блін. Можна щось поставити туди замість цього. Але все ніби корисне. Я би забрала оці окуляри і засунула їх, коротше, на цю штуку. Тих бандитів, блін. І цього дрегона якось би. Навіть не знаю, що з цим роботом робити. Антенна на тебе.
I am very sorry. That is...
Окей, я поняла. Він не дуже хоче говорити. Добре, поки подивимося, що ми можемо зробити ще з цим. І нашу мені бейт.
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Тут я не була. Знайшли гол.
Hey, hold still! Oh, darn it. Oh, it seems to have some sort of motion sensor.
це за мен? А,
May I bother you?
Not really.
Then I'll have to do it without your consent. Didn't we meet in front of Doc's workshop?
You must be mistaken.
No. You and your beefy chum, you were gonna take something from me. What was it you were yelling? Death to the organon?
Death to the organon! Death to the organon! Whoever would say such a thing? Not that it isn't a good slogan. I mean, someone must have put a lot of thought into that.
Why are you sitting here on your lonesome?
I'm waiting for a worthy opponent to play rock, paper, scissors.
Why do you think you might find one here?
Because people around here tend to give you the finger.
That makes sense. So you're a professional rock, paper, scissors player?
Yeah, I'm an expert, a professional gamer, a prestidigitator. Scissors is my forte. I've been training it for years and I can do it in my sleep. But my rock really rocks too. Once in a while, I'm still a bit hesitant to make full use of my paper. But my coach says that I can compensate for this weakness through speed and stamina.
I want to play.
Why not? But I need to see your fingers first. Did you bring them?
Well, the last time I looked, they were at the lower end of my arm. Let me have a look. Yep, here they are.
Nice try, buddy.
Why? What's wrong with them?
Those aren't official tournament fingers. They might be loaded. Come back when you have an official tournament hand.
блін, це надо рукавичку ту, блін, знайти.
I'll be off then.
See you around.
Ну, точніше, ми її знайшли, але ми до неї не добрались. Окей. Опять цей бандюк. Окей. Чи він сидить? А, ні, він не з ним сидить.
Despite my mighty strength, I'm not going to get anywhere without tools. The flap is screwed down.
А ти що?
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
Are you looking for trouble?
Oh, come on. Sing along. Hi-dee-dee-dee-lo.
Man, are you lucky I don't hit the handicap.
Huh, so that's how it works.
Hey, hands off.
Oh, yeah? What are you gonna do? Stamp your feet and steal my firstborn child?
I wouldn't talk so big if I were you. I'm at the right height to prevent your firstborn child from ever being conceived.
Yeah, I have to go. I get a pain in the neck when I look down for too long.
Можливо, нам треба поміняти цю музику з тою, що співає той мужик. Нашу не знаю.
Hey, leave the candle alone. It's the only thing that provides light in here when the generator goes on the fritz.
Окей, але зараз генератор працює, а кендл майже догоріло. Ну, якщо чесно, мені не дуже хочеться з бандюком говорити, але окей.
Excuse me?
What do you want?
I think an apology would be in order.
What for?
Like, for attacking me in the street?
Listen up, kiddo. I'm a member of unorganized crime.
And how does that give you the right to assault innocent passers-by in broad daylight?
That's the way we roll.
Cool. Do you also like to play rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. Unfortunately, I left my tournament fingers in the hideout today.
Ну да.
Say, where's your pal?
Wink, he's got in our secret hideout, even though he's not really qualified. Blind as a bat in his right eye. And the right eye is the important one after all.
Huh? Who says that?
My mama. Why?
I'll get back to you.
Whatever.
Того в них по одному глазу, да, ну.
Hello, bozo, old pirate.
We've been through this, Rufus. I am not a pirate. I'm only a junk dealer with my own trawler.
Yeah, right. And the parrot on your shoulder is only perching there by chance.
I don't have a parrot, Rufus. I've never had one.
Is that so? Then who did I feed those earthworms to whenever you were asleep?
You're a rare bird yourself.
An eagle.
Say, Rufus, was there anything in particular you wanted to talk to me about?
Certainly.
Then what are you waiting for?
The multiple choice box.
Wait a minute. Worms?
Shh. Here it comes now. See you later.
Я хочу
get
потім з ним
lost.
поговорити.
Hi.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Gulliver's Gully. I'm Gulliver. If you need to use the bathroom, let me know. And I'll give you the key, the flashlight, and the wolf repellent. We assume no liability for damages caused by the peanuts on the counter. So, what can I do for you?
I need to use the bathroom.
Then you should sign this waiver first.
A waiver? I hereby confirm that I am not entitled to seek damages against Gulliver, Gulliver's Gully, or Splash Me Toilet Outfitters in the case of blah, 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 hair loss, chemical burns to the nasal mucous membranes, blah, 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 spider bites, rat bites, wolf bites, blah, 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 leprosy, psoriasis, or any kind of curse inflicted by indigenous tribes? Who would sign this nonsense?
Well, the owner of the drugstore, for one.
Is he suicidal?
No. Blind. Using this bathroom is also a popular test of courage. I mean, popular with those who are named in the will. Garliff up there currently has a bet going on with his buddy, Liebold. But, I don't think he's gonna do it. He's still got plans.
Yeah, well, I have a plan, too. I'm planning not to act like a coward. Hand me that pen.
You don't have to do this. You know that, right?
I've never done things I had to do.
Well then, good luck. When your urge to go becomes stronger than your sense of self-preservation, you can ask Garliff for the key.
I'll do that.
Окей.
See you later.
Come back when you're serious about buying a drink.
All right, Rufus. This is a routine situation for a ladies' man like yourself. Easy peasy. No reason at all to be nervous. You are eloquent and witty. Very handsome. And your hair smells of solvent. Now, for the right facial expression. Here it comes. Check. Charm cannons at full blast. And now, to come up with the best possible line.
О, Господи.
Oh, that's it. A classic. Take a deep breath, and then... Here I go.
Oh, heavens, it's you again. You never give up, do you?
Ай, да, Руфус. Я думаю, поговоримо з нею і можна поки на Депонії все, бо це вже майже 2 часа. Мені, в принципі, часу вистачає на такі ігри. Are you mad at me? Блін, ну вона не захоче говорити, поки я її не переключу, я так розумію.
Are you mad at me for some reason?
Whatever makes you think that? You kidnapped me, caused me a bad head injury.
That's not the way I remember it.
You appear to be suffering from a perception disorder.
You mean, in reality, you're not sexy at all?
Just stay away from me. Understood?
Мені їх всіх жалко, що їм приходиться з ним говорити.
So, this is where you've been hanging out.
Believe me, I would much rather be on the West Promenade by the rotating gardens. At this time of year, Morris serves the best soyacino in all of Elysium. Instead, I'm sitting in this hole in the ground drinking... What is this, anyway?
Camel drool, what else?
Camel drool.
No, wait, the camel drool's still under the counter. What you got there is the tincture for my nail infection.
Ah! Does that mean you bathed your filthy nails in this?
Yeah, but go ahead and drink it. Apparently it only works on fingernails.
And this is where my mechanisms of repression should be kicking in. Ah!
Here they are.
You have to come with me and see Doc.
What for? So you can demolish my head even further?
Ah, really turned your head, did I?
Turning heads and demolishing them are two different things.
With Tony's tortoise, they weren't.
Listen, Rufus, I am dirty, my hair is a mess, and my head feels like someone sliced through my skull with a circular saw.
Yes, but there's no proof.
And to top it all off, I'm starving. So, you had better stay away from me.
Hey, if you're hungry, I've got a leftover bowl of peanuts from our last mud cake festival.
Ugh, yuck! It's growing hair. I bet this little bowl contains more killer bacteria than a biological warfare lab.
Nah, we're all out of killer bacteria. These are influenza viruses.
Головне, що Руфус забрав, типу.
You must come with me. Something went wrong with the surgery.
What do you mean something went wrong?
Well, you know the fairy tale about the three bears? It was pretty much like that, just that there were no bears. And that your mind was, split three ways during botched brain surgery, that's all.
What?
No, don't panic, I'll fix everything. What do I have to do to make you come along?
First of all, you should look up the meaning of the word no.
Yeah, all right, let's assume I just did that. What would I have to do next? Wait here, I'll be right back.
Is that a promise?
Of course.
Good. That increases the chances that you'll stay away.
What a woman.
Окей. Ну, наступне, що я буду робити, це переключатись. Наша мені пінатбол. Якось мені треба достати ті окуляри. І, в принципі, все. Поки що я можу сказати про те, що в мене є. Я думаю, цього достатньо. Добре. Буду закінчувати. Що ви там? Хомячок, ти ще тут?